Hi, Demi here. Now today we're talking about New World, as it appears there have been quite a bit of game-breaking bugs in New World, and mind you, this is an MMO. Now the bugs go from gold duplication, basically God mode, even being able to actually kick people out of the game by using HTML code in chat. So we're going to get into this. And today we're talking about the gold duplication, as there is quite a bit of news about the gold duplication and what Amazon has done to try to fix the gold duplication. So let's get into it. Okay, so New World disables all forms of wealth transfers after gold exploit found. Now, I just want to say, if you don't know what a wealth transfer is, essentially a wealth transfer is anything like trading items for money or anything that involves gold, okay? So even just giving gold to your friend is considered a wealth transfer, even if you don't get anything in return and you're just giving him gold. Now, after an exploit that was found over the weekend that first let players send images in the chat box, kick other players unknowingly, and duplicate gold, Amazon has stepped in and taken some drastic action, which they need to. Let's be completely fair, they need to take action. While the images and kicking was dealt with through an update, efforts to bring the game's economy back under control have convinced Amazon to go a little further and disable all forms of wealth transfer. Posting on the game's forum, community manager writes, "We are aware of a possible gold duplication exploit that has been circling, and we are temporarily disabling all forms of wealth transfer between players, i.e. sending currency, gold treasury, trading posts, player-to-player trading. Any player that hasn't engaged in the use of this exploit will be actioned against. That means banned or suspended. Once the gold duplication exploit has been investigated, we are ready to turn on wealth transfer again. We will update when players found they could use HTML in the game's chat boxes to run some code, while initially assuming themselves by spamming images of stuff like sausages. People soon found that they could take more malicious actions against the exploit, like kicking other players. It was then discovered by tricking the game into thinking they had just obtained an item that would trigger a quest completion state. Players could gain gold just by dumping some HTML code and do it over and over and over, which is fun for the individual player, but can actually derail the managed economy of an online game, hence the intervention. Yes, and there is another one that I know that you can do, but I think they've patched it also. I'll talk about that in a second. Now, there is a ton of gold duping methods. I know one. Essentially what you do, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since I read about it, but I heard it's patched now, is what you do is you trade gold to your friend, you immediately log out, log back in, and the gold dupes. That's basically duplication of gold. A lot of this stuff has been patched, except for this new method, I believe, that came out over the weekend. So yeah, they need to stop something to the point where everyone's got millions of gold, and then basically gold's worthless, and the economy gets completely wrecked. And to make matters worse, New World is going through a deflation crisis, and then you had people being able to kick people out of the game, which has, to my knowledge, been patched, as well as God mode. What you essentially could do was, if your game's in window mode, I think they've patched it by now, but if your game is in window mode and you meet another player, you can drag your window mode about, and basically they can't kill you, because basically you're in God mode. So yeah, pretty bad. A lot of the stuff has been patched, and they did say they're gonna like ban a lot of people. To my knowledge, a lot of people did it, and I don't know if they can ban everyone. Like, you can't ban everyone. If everyone did it, you can't ban everyone. And to make matters worse, why? I think people did it so much. Now the quest in order to give out little gold, and I think that amount of little gold from the quest could of course a lot of people to do dupes and stuff. I mean, people would do dupes anyway, let's be true. If the game gave out a fair amount of gold, people would still want more gold, and they wouldn't want to work for gold, they would rather dupe it. So yeah, and there are people in the gaming community who do dupe, yeah, but they said they're going to action everyone. Now, I don't know if they can action everyone who did it, but they're probably going to ban a lot of people who did it. Amazon needs to patch this whole wealth transfer thing with transferring gold quick as possible. However, they did turn off the wealth transfer, which is essentially buying and selling stuff for gold and giving players gold, anything that involves gold. So, good move on Amazon, but at the same time, they need to work fast and patch it. Because if, and I'm saying if the wealth transfer is disabled for too long, I think people are gonna quit. So yeah, they need to do something real quick. Now we don't want people, of course, duping tons and tons of gold. That's gonna wreck the economy. Now I know a lot about economies on MMOs. I actually learned how to manage money from World of Warcraft, believe it or not. So I think that they need to, of course, go ahead and patch all this stuff ASAP. Now once it's patched, I think New World will be a little bit better. Now I don't know if there's any other problems, but they need to handle this deflation crisis really quick. Because if this deflation crisis is going on for too long, it's going to be bad for New World. What do you think about the dupe glitch? Do you think Amazon should patch it? Do you think Amazon shouldn't patch it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you all next time.